So tomorrow is Eid. Eid Mubarak to all who celebrate. I've witnessed Eid. Well, I witnessed it in some way every year since I moved myself to the Middle East in 2005, along with a 15-month-old and a toddler, and a mother-in-law saying I was making her grandchildren terrorist bait. Not to poo-poo on my ex's family, but because it's very rampant in my own. My dad once told my son learning to cut with a knife to pretend like it was a Muslim and cut off his head. I looked at my ex with a look, and I picked up my son almost immediately, and we made plans for our earliest departure. Saying nothing because the colonel's scary as fuck, y'all. Sorry. I mean, you would do the same thing if you had smart children and you had a really scary pops. But then I would always try to rationally lay out my thoughts after crying for a good long while and being embarrassed that was the way my father thought. My kids were so loved by Muslim people, many Muslim people, the entire time that they lived there. And it wasn't just Muslim people, it was Hindu people and Christian people. I think probably the Jewish people could exist, but were quiet. I don't know that I remember or recall working with any. Oh, actually, that is not true at all. It was a U.S. colonel's daughter who was not happy to be coming to the Middle East her 9th grade year at the American International School of Muscat, and now she's some brilliant person with lots of degrees and stuff. I saw her some years later in Chicago, somewhere in her journey. She keeps a real low profile online. Anyway. Still don't know if my friends have gotten out yet. Don't think they have. War is not healthy for children and all living things. What else do I got? No Kings is coming up, y'all. The 28th. Got your sign yet? That's cool. Good job. What else? Well, the SAVE Act bullshittery, trying classic OG Jim Crow 2.0 oppression of votes. You have to look, because there's multi-pronged shenanigans going on simultaneously. You got the bro oligarchy putting in these data centers at the same time. This regime is passing laws to prevent state and local authorities to be able to do anything about it. When they're a NIMBY to the billionaire class whose world is their oyster. And now I'm very much on the radar of local KKK white supremacist motherfuckers, anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic. I did have someone heartbroken over those little girls come after me and think it's the Democrats. So I'm like, what kind of they're just telling lies to these people who aren't following American politics because it's complicated and it's not their home country. And so that's all I got after thinking about this a little while since J.D. Vance. Never in a million years would I have imagined that Trump and J.D. Vance would come to the same goddamn town that I just happened to move to so I could be next to some birds and rivers and parks and shit. Oh, my Lord. Dear Lord. What the hell? What the hell? Anyway, all right. Peace, y'all. Get out there and make good trouble.